it, especially if it wasn't like a shopping cart, or like anything that didn't have ash, if that makes sense. He thought like all the stuff that has ash was like gross and icky. And listen, I'm gonna quote this from the man himself. This did not come out of my mouth. The ash everywhere makes us look poverty ridden. Anyway, that comment sent me into a fucking stroke. That comment sent, like, first off, what? Second off, huh? Third off, the fuck? Anyway, that's that spiel on that. He didn't like any of it, to be honest. He just kind of became okay with it because I would get so up there. I would just stare and play my video games. We're going back to the comments. Hold on. Am I a Sag? No, I'm a Taurus. Yeah, S1 code nips. I don't really have much to say about that except the fuck. There were some things said that I clearly still don't agree with. I've already stated my side of the story, and if there was another side to said story on S1, it would have already came out from her side, as she claims it would have, and nothing has came about that. So, yeah. One more time, Alexa's never been proven wrong. Anyway, I don't really have much to say about her. It's the pick me, choose me, love me, I'm the biggest victim type situation again. You know what I mean? I'm being victimized by both people. But you're the girl that got kicked out because you said that you were needed. That's really what got your ass gone. You do not tell Apollo Stone, of all people, that you are the reason that he is making money. You don't say that to him. You don't. I'm sorry, you just can't. You literally cannot. And because you said that, you did that on your own terms. The pick me, choose me, love me, I am so tiny little girl, I'm just a baby. That fucking weird ass fucking goddamn bullshit you do. That's what you're proud of profiting off? Okay, I guess, girl. I guess. Says the girl that anytime she would have something in her mouth, like a sucker, literally, like, I'm not even, like, talking sexually here, like, literally, like, a fucking, you know those fucking suckers that come with the sour shit, would suck on it like a pacifier. I don't want to hear it from you, bitch. I don't want to hear it, like, willingly, without being asked. I don't want to hear it. I don't have anything about her. I don't want to talk about her. She's irrelevant. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Do you guys want to hear the whole Mexico story? Let me know. It has an A and it says I can and I will on the back of it. I know I keep fucking with it. It's just because I'm yapping. Y'all want to hear? Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're going to answer some more questions and then we'll get into the Mexico story. A lot of things added up. I mean, there's only so much somebody could handle and so much somebody can deal with, and the environment can only become so unsafe before somebody is like, I gotta get the fuck out, and gets the fuck out. You know? Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Pause. I'm gonna hold my chat right here. You guys can keep commenting. I'll read them in a second. It just won't fly up because I have a couple more questions here I need to answer, but we're gonna tell the Mexico story super quickly, with quickness. I'm gonna speak fastly. You just need to listen. So, the Cozumel trip was on a whim, like randomly decided, right? Like when I say on a whim, like I was packing our bags the night before, got 2 hours of sleep because our flight was so soon after, or so close to the time that I was packing our bags, that I only had time for a nap. Like, we packed our bags and the same morning we got on a flight. So we get on our flights, we get there. we're having a decent time. We're having an okay time. Everything's going smoothly for the most part for the first couple of days. Mostly because, and I don't mean to like justify this in any action, but this man is a different man since he started using roids. And I think that can be said about anybody that really uses them. And especially whenever you use them for an extended amount of time. At this point, it was an extended amount of time. Like so I'm gonna try to explain to y'all real quick. So if you don't know what TRT is, basically that's kind of what he was doing. So it's testosterone replacement therapy. So TRT, you do cycles, if that makes sense. So you would do a cycle of test, a cycle off, a cycle of test, whatever. However the cycles run. I don't fully know. I can't explain it to you. I wasn't the one doing it. I was the one in his butt cheek, but it's fine. Because he was too scared. Anyway, the roids really just change a person. And after doing them for so long, so consistently without the cycle breaks, you become so dependent on it that your hormones will fluctuate a lot worse whenever you've got so much in your system and now you're without. So once that started happening, because he couldn't take it to Mexico with him, how are you going to get that there? He started getting more aggressive with me, and he could tell he was getting more aggressive with me, but at the time I wasn't really doing anything to make him mad. I was just trying to solve the situation, and he was just really agitated, I guess, because he's going going through withdrawals basically, and his hormones are all over the place. Nobody really talks about like the effects that steroids have. It's crazy. Like, I wish I could, like, I might do like my whole fucking spiel on roids, because I know a lot. Like, I never really injected myself with roids. Like, I was never the person that did it to myself, which would be insane if I fucking did. But like, I know enough about it that like I can give you warning signs if you have the inkling of a thought that your partner's on them, without your knowledge, because if they are, that's a dangerous situation, and then they need to do it safely or you need to get out. Anyway, hormones are fucking fluctuating. He's mad, he's angry, he's getting pissed off at everything. Keep in mind, me and Mr. Swoon, this wasn't too far after we met the first time. And by the end of, I think we extended our trip. So by the end of our extension, I can't really exactly give you dates and specifics, etc. My memory's shot. I'm about to tell you why my memory's shot. It's a lot of head banging off the floor type of situation. Lots of head trauma. But yeah, so it was his birthday, okay, of all things. And can you guys hear me? I feel like I'm covering my mic. Pause. I feel like I'm covering my mic. Was I just covering my mic? I don't know. Can you guys hear me now? I hope you can. But anyway, his hormones are fluctuating. It's his birthday. He's already angry. It's been X amount of days, way too many days for him to go without a shot. And he's just getting more and more agitated. So I planned this whole entire little tingy ting for his birthday. I'm gonna scroll back up. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Hold on. Pause. I can't multitask. You guys know this. Okay, we're gonna stop right there because I think that's where I was at. Anyway, let me get back on my train of thought. Anyway, we were going on his birthday excursion. Okay, so that was if you guys were here for that, it was the ATVs through the jungle with the 360 camera. And then we went to a beach resort that had its own private beach and food and drinks included. But it was going to cost the same no matter what. And I knew he was going to be hungry. So I booked that for the end of it. Now, keep in mind, I'm able to drink, and he looks down upon drinking. Like, hardcore. Like, there's a reason why I think that, and if you guys want me to get into that, I'll let you guys know that too, after I finish my story. I keep getting sidetracked. It's just a lot to discuss, and I'm trying to make sure my events are accurate, because again, my memory's shot. Anyway, we get to the beach club. And keep in mind, we had a guy that was driving us around and like showing us stuff. We went snorkeling in boats, all this stuff. And we get to the beach resort and I'm able to drink. And I don't give a shit what this man says. I'm in Cozumel. I'm old enough to drink. I'm about to drink. And they're free drinks because I got the package. So yes, I'm about to drink. Now keep in mind, I did not have a sip of alcohol I don't say a sip. I didn't consume very much alcohol while I was with him for that 4 years. So tolerance is on the floor at this point right now. But this lady, she just keeps bringing me out drinks. I'm like, oh, they're free, and she keeps bringing them to me. I'm gonna feel bad if I don't drink them. This is what I mean by, like, Alexa needs to pick her battles whenever she's pleasing people. So, keep bringing them out. I get so fucking drunk. I'm walking around. He's pissed that I'm wasted. So pissed that I'm wasted. That already kind of made him mad. I go to the bathroom and I leave my phone on the table. That was a bad mistake. He loved hiding my phone and going through my phone. Just so happened that, again, this wasn't too far off whenever me and Speed met up the first time. Or whatever it was. One of the times me and Speed met up. There were photos in my phone of me and Mr. Swoon. And that sent the man into a hidden fury. And we're about to explain why it was a hidden fury. Hold on. I'm coming out of the bathroom, right? And at this point, he's already seen it. He knows why he's mad. I just don't know he's mad, and I don't know why he's mad. Keep in mind, this man, we were broke up for a hot minute, and he also had other women, okay? So where was I in the wrong talking to Swoon? Okay, Mr. Swoon, where was I in the wrong talking to him? Anyway, it just pissed him off that he's seen the photos. Also, keep in mind, whenever we broke up, I was terrified to run into somebody else like him. Like, I did not want to deal with two people like that. So he was even lucky. He was lucky to even be there. Like, he's never found, like, there's no other time that I can really think of that he's found stuff in my phone like that. And I think that's why he kind of also upset him, because he realized, like, at that point, I could go and do other things with other people. Like, I could exist in another relationship, and people don't understand how codependent he is on, especially me, because I was there so long. Like, he always needs reassurance in his actions, and his self-confidence. So for me to go be with somebody else, that's a crime. But for the entire 2 months we were broke up, you had 15 women over at your house making videos. It didn't make any sense. Whatever. He's pissed off. I'm coming out of the bathroom and I'm looking, like, I'm trying to walk. I'm so drunk. I'm trying to walk out. And he fucking flies around the corner. I mean, scared the fucking dog piss out of me, bro. Scared the dog piss out of me. I could kind of tell he was off, but I couldn't tell if he was off or if I was really drunk and, like, hypersensitive or whatever. I should have listened to my first instinct, which was he was angry. So he goes to the bathroom. He goes pee. He comes out. We get our bags. We leave early. He calls our driver. He comes to pick us up. He's in the front seat of our, like, Jeep that our driver. So there's a driver, there's him, and I'm in the back seat of the car. And I'm so wasted. He's so quiet. He's not speaking to me. And I know something's wrong at this point, so I start texting him. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to drink so much. I didn't think my tolerance was like that. She just kept bringing them out. Like, I kept trying to explain myself. Like, I needed to. Like, I needed to justify, because he was already mad about that. I didn't know he found these photos yet. So there was two reasons why he was mad. I was apologizing for one, but he did not give a shit about my apology. And we get to the hotel, and I'm like, I'm gonna take my bathing suit off. I'm, again, like, thinking, like, maybe he's just agitated that I'm drunk, okay? I go and I'm gonna take my swimsuit off and take a shower. Like, I got sand everywhere. Like, I feel icky. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna get in with you. And at this point, this is where it takes a sour turn. He tries to force himself on me. We're not gonna get into too much detail. It was not a comfy spot either. It wasn't what you're thinking. But if you are thinking it is what you were thinking. And he has me like on the shower wall, and he's like, you get the point. And I'm like, no, like, I just want to take a shower, like, get off me. And then you call it, it's like, that's whenever he brings it up. He's like, oh, you can go, like, be an S-word anywhere else, but as soon as I want to da-da-da-da-da, like, it's a problem. I'm like, no, I'm Sandy, I'm gross, it's like, not it. And then he brings up that he found whatever he found, right? And keep in mind, I don't even think it was really anything that, like, was incriminating. I think it was literally just like, cheese, take a photo. I really just think it was that. I really honestly, because I can't think of anything, because like that what else would be in my phone, because I deleted everything else. I'm not that fucking stupid to go back to him after I've already taken a photo. Like, I missed one photo. Like, I'm pretty sure I just missed one photo. It was like, cheese, ha. Anyway, continue my story. So there's a wall. So this is like where the shower head is. There's an empty space this way, there's a wall this way, and a wall right here. We start out on this wall, and I somehow snake my way over to the back wall, like the wall that's facing the opening of the shower, and he's still trying to do whatever. And eventually somehow I get out of the shower, and I don't know what his thought process was. I don't know if he was trying to gauge how drunk I was, what his next move was. I don't really know what he was trying to do. But he was still in the shower, and I got out and I wrapped myself in a towel. And then he comes out screaming at me. I guess it kind of sat with him, or he figured out whatever he was trying to figure out, right? And throws me, like, you guys remember the strawberry skirt, and he like walks around the corner in the mirror with my pink makeup hard case sitting on there. So like, I was standing in front of that mirror, he shoves me against the wall that's beside it. So I'm facing this way. I go flying this way. Keep in mind, I'm still pretty intoxicated. This hasn't been that long after we left. We were like 15 minutes away from the resort at our hotel, and it's probably been 10 minutes. So it's been 25 minutes altogether since I got absolutely trashed. I have no balance. I hit the wall, I fall to the ground. He's in my face on top of me, just fucking hitting me. Doing whatever, right? Eventually he grabs me by my hair and drags me to the side of the bed. So like, here's like where we were. You walk this way outwards, and there's a hallway, and you go through this hallway, couple steps, there's the bed. So the side of the bed right here next to the hallway, like in the hallway, he drags me in front of it. And he's like still screaming. I can't exactly remember what the fuck he's screaming about. He's still like hitting me. He's choking me, whatever. And eventually he throws me on the bed. And he tries to do what he was doing in the shower again, but so much more aggressive. He's got like up underneath my body on this side, his arm like in between my armpits. So he's got this kind of pinned back, and he's got the other one up under here, and he's got, and he's trying to like, really genuinely felt like he was trying to suffocate me. And I have the edge of the bed. He's trying to pull me into the middle of the bed, like where all the sheets, all the blankets. Keep in mind, this man has tried to suffocate me with blankets and pillows before, so like I'm already petrified. And I'm on my stomach, and he's trying to grape me in an uncomfy place while screaming at me and hitting me and choking me till I'm unconscious. Anyway, I have the edge of the bed, and I'm not moving. I have a death grip on the underside of this bed. I'm not moving. I'm making sure I can still get air. I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. This is not how I go out. So I am fucking fighting. Eventually, somehow, we get to the foot of the bed. And at the foot of the bed, somehow I lose consciousness. I don't really remember, but I remember I was at the foot of the bed, and I woke up on the floor, like slumped over this way, and he's screaming at me. He was like, stop faking having a seizure, stop faking having a seizure. Comes over top of me, grabs like right here, slams me on the floor a couple of times. I'm laughing because it's a lot to hold on. It's a lot to process. Slams me on that, like, whatever. I don't even remember. Like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about faking a seizure. All I know is I'm just came back to, like, if you've ever been knocked unconscious, choked unconscious, it takes you a second to come back and you're like, well, where am I? You know what I mean? If that's ever happened to you, you know what I'm talking about. You're like, holy shit, what is going on? We were just arguing? What is happening? Why are you yelling at me? Like, why are you over top of me screaming? Like, you lose a little bit of the whoa, and then once it comes back to you, you're like, oh, okay, we're good now. But either that or we're not good right now. It hits my head a couple times. And then we go back to the side of the bed that's like in the hallway area, if that makes sense. And so I'm over here, like on the side of the bed. He's across the room in the corner. Like, keep in mind, this room is not that big. So he's a few feet away. He's not super far away. Like, he could still walk maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 steps and get to me. He's sitting at the table in the corner. And I guess he realized that I didn't understand what he meant by stop faking a seizure. I think he realized that he choked me too much, hit me too hard, or my head hit something that I don't remember that really made me either seem like I was having a seizure and he didn't know what to do, or I was really having a seizure. There's a couple times that's happened where he's told me to stop faking seizures after he beat me, where I just don't recall what he's talking about. I don't know if that's actually a thing that can happen, but he screamed in my face a couple times to stop faking seizures. Like, I was actually hurt. Like, I don't even remember. Like, how does one even do that to make you believe enough that I'm faking it? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, he's sitting in the corner and he's just staring at me. He's still berating me. He's calling me everything but my name, telling me I'm the worst person on the planet, everything he likes to say. And I'm kind of ignoring it because I'm really, 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 really disoriented right now. I'm just been assaulted. I have just been beat. I've just been choked unconscious at least a handful of times. I'm disoriented. And the only words I can get out are, I'm so thirsty. This is why I think he really did damage to me, because if you know anything about, like, the way choking and or like any of that works, a good sign that you have a throat injury that needs to be taken care of in the hospital is severe thirst. Like, you will feel like you are just parched, like you haven't had water in 6 years, like, and you'll get raspy and stuff. But yeah, that's just something. So I was like, I really, really, like, he's bitching, and the only thing I can say is, like, I finally look up and I'm looking at the bottle of water and I was like, I am so thirsty, so thirsty. I, like, stumble, like, I'm sitting on the floor with my knees in front of me like this, like both of my knees up, and I'm looking up at the water, and I fall forward onto my knees and I slump my arm up. Like, I am moving so fucking weird. Like, I feel like I can't control my body. I don't know what just happened to me. I don't know how bad he's hurt me. I can't go to a hospital. First off, he wouldn't let me. Second off, I'm in Mexico. Anyway, I reach my arm up and I grab the bottle of water and I go to drink the water and I can't swallow it. Like, whenever I say I can't swallow it, it's like, it doesn't hurt to swallow. Like, I go to swallow and it falls out of my mouth. I go to swallow and I physically cannot swallow it. It just falls out. So that's whenever I knew I was like, really, like, I was trying my damnedest. I promise you to swallow this water, and I just really could not. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Anybody knows what that's from, let me know, because I was very confused. Could not swallow water for like hours. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the ability to swallow came back hours later. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink anything. It was crazy. Still fully disoriented, I get up off the floor, like, fuck it, I can't drink water. I'm gonna go over to the window and I'm just gonna look outside. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing while he's still bitching at me. To be honest, him bitching at me became so irrelevant because I was so disoriented. I had no, like, I really think I had a serious, like, head injury or something. Like, I'm not even shitting you. I was so gone. On top of that, I was so drunk. Keep in mind, 25 minutes, and this whole entire session of berating me across the villa room was probably another 20 minutes, maybe. So we're talking 45 minutes consuming a bunch of drinks with a low tolerance, just and assaulted. Like, I'm so, and I finally like get out some words. I'm like, I'm just gonna go swimming in the pool, because from our back door you can see the pool. And he's like, no, you're not going anywhere, blah blah blah. With quickness, I don't understand like where I got it from. I put on my swimsuit and I so lucky that back door was unlocked. I'm so lucky that was the universe sending me a fucking guide or something. But that back door was unlocked. If I had to fuck with that lock, I would be fucked. I probably would have died there. I'm not gonna lie to you. So thank God that back door was unlocked. I grabbed my phone somehow. I have my phone, I put my swimsuit on, and I get outside to the pool without even really understanding what I'm doing, because I'm still so messed up. I'm lost, I'm confused, and the first thing I do is I text the mother of his children, and I say, you need to get away from this asshole and keep your kids away from him. Your baby daddy is a piece of shit. That was my first automatic response, y'all. I just like, this wasn't like run up to the hotel desk. This wasn't get somebody. This was text the baby mama and tell them like she needs to get him away from the kids. He's aggressive. Like, I texted her, I was like, I think he almost killed me. And y'all, whenever I say like, I keep saying I was so disoriented, but I don't know how else to like explain it. He put on his swimsuit, walked outside, walked behind me all the way around me, and stood in front of me and got in the pool in front of me without me even really noticing until he said something to me. So he's like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, fucking goddamn. I was like, none of your fucking business. And I take my phone and I tuck it, because I know that's the first thing he's gonna go for. He's gonna try to snatch my phone. And if I scream and get somebody out here, he can be like, oh, this is my girlfriend. She's drunk. We're in Mexico. Nobody's gonna question. We'll get to that later, because that's what that comes in hardcore. That comes in hardcore later. So I said, oh, fuck, we're not doing this. I jump out of the pool and I sprint with the quickness I didn't even know I had to the front desk. These people, they think I'm crazy. They think I'm absolutely batshit. I run up to the front desk. I was like, I don't know who you need to call, but you need to call somebody and get me the fuck out of here. My boyfriend just beat me hardcore and tried to assaulted me. Anyway, they're lost. They're confused. You can clearly tell they've never had this interaction. Like, it may have happened before, but not that they're aware of. They've never had to deal with something like this. I am putting these people in full-blown shock right now. So I figure out that they're not gonna do anything because they don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So you know what? They go down to his room. Keep in mind, I have no financial at this point. I have no cards in my name. I have no bank account in my name. They're like, well, we can go get your stuff. And I was like, fuck it. I'll go get my goddamn stuff. I have a picture of his credit card. I will book a flight home right now. So I walk in. I get my passport. That is it. I get my passport and my Crocs. I put my passport and my Crocs on with hotel staff there. Hotel staff walked me down and let me get my stuff. He was like cool, calm, collected, as they are in situations like this, to make you seem like you're fucking batshit. And me being slightly intoxicated, I'm not as intoxicated as I was. Oh, this is another thing. I'm not intoxicated as I was because I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was all of the movement, all of the stress, all of the heavy breathing, all of the fighting back. But this is trigger warning. If you don't like gross things, plug your ears or turn your volume down. In the middle of like what was going on, what we just discussed, that whole thing, at some point, okay, y'all listen, he stopped attacking me because I said I was gonna throw up.
He stopped attacking me because he did not want vomit on him. Not because he was hurting me, not because I was screaming in agony, not because of anything, because he didn't want vomit on him. I said, hey, I'm gonna throw up. You are literally making me nauseous. I'm gonna puke. So I run to